what are you working on right now? Cinema, OTT, what are the projects on your
See,
plate?
right now, I mean, I've taken a bit of time. I was doing quite a lot of work, I thought. I'd been on Comedy Nights with Kapil about 5 times. He said to me, you keep coming. He said, aren't you doing too much work? I said, yeah, maybe. So just taking some time to read some scripts. I have said yes to one movie starting early next year. And we're producing again. And I'm so invested some money in some nice, interesting writers and working on scripts, which is a different part of the job for me. So I hope that turns out well.
You know, I like how you are secure and iffy at the same time.
I think, you know, a healthy self-awareness and a little bit of, you know, fear and insecurity. It's like, it's fine, like we're humans and like we're nervous and scared and whatever, and then we're confident sometimes, and, you know, but not all the time.
Yeah. Do you ever feel any sort of envy? You don't seem like a person who...
I do. I would also feel envy sometimes. I mean, envy is a really bad one as far as all the sins go, you know. It's probably the worst, I think, in the sense that, because it's really useless. Envy comes when you look outside. People who are envious have not appreciated who they are, you know. And I do. Whenever I get a pang of envy, a little bit, I quickly correct myself to say, yeah, if somebody can speak 4 languages and is, you know, like a brilliant academic maybe, or has read so many books, or some great actor or something, I might feel, but then I say, but, you know, I've been lucky, haven't I, in my life? I've also achieved some things, and it's really good where I am right now. So why should I be envious? So, and envy is like the worst of them, at least, you know, even lust and has its moments, and so does wrath. You know, perhaps sloth is pretty, I mean, might be fun to be lazy. But envy is really the worst of all the sins.
What do you think is the most Pataudi thing about you, which you think has been on since generations and is something that you would pass on to?
I think pretty much that. Maybe a politeness and a wearing oneself lightly. A little easygoing humor, you know, down to earth and fun. My father and grandfather just, I think, were I mean, they were what's the word, positive spirited people. You know, they'd achieved a lot of things, but they didn't show off about it, and they were just amusingly funny over a nice drink, you know.
A lot of respect for your father. You know, I'm a cricket fan, and I've been obviously never watched him play.
Yeah.
But all the stories, all the legends that go along.
Very stylish. If you'd seen also that stance was, that very open stance. They used to say when he lifted the bat, it would be towards gully.
It's such a cool thing. Just thinking off the cuff to do a movie on. Was there a possibility? Yeah?
I mean, of course there would be. You know, but you'd have to find someone who can stand like that.
You?
No, I don't know.
Ibrahim?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm saying that's the thing, because with sports movies, at least cricket movies also, some of those bowlers and some of those batsmen, yeah, okay, it could be done if somebody could imitate. But it's very difficult to get 5 or 6 people in the same movie that are such incredible imitators.
Of everything that you've done, you have a great family, you have great kids, all the legacy that you had, the movies, etc., lineage, the awards, all of that. What do you think is your biggest achievement?
Being able to control my mind to a point where it might have been a slightly destructive path I was on, and a non-productive kind of path, and to control it all and bring it to a point where I managed to stabilize my family, myself first, and then create a home and in a secure environment, you know, and to try and provide for my children, to reclaim and restore the Pataudi palace and heritage. And I mean, you know, I was academically sent to one of the best schools in the world, and the idea was, like my grandfather and father, to go to Oxford. And I've always felt a bit bad and an underachiever for not having been academically inclined enough to have done that. But now I feel what I've achieved in movies is something that even fewer people have done than have graduated from Oxford. I mean, they have thousands every year. We don't have thousands every year that manage to do this. So I feel good about that.